My AP teacher insulted my family in German. My dad was an army engineer stationed in Berlin for 10 years. By the time we moved back to the States for my junior year, I was basically fluent in German. But I didn't make a big deal out of it. I just wanted to be a normal kid in Ohio. My AP history teacher, Mr. Schneider, was obsessed with his heritage. He grew up in a tiny town in Pennsylvania, but he acted like he was the only person in the world who truly understood European culture. He was a total bully. He loved to pick on students who struggled and then mutter insults under his breath in German. He thought it was his secret language. He thought he was being clever. One Tuesday, I handed in a paper on the Industrial Revolution. I had stayed up until 2 a.m. making sure every citation was perfect. Mr. Schneider looked at my essay, sighed loudly, and leaned over to the student teacher. He said in German, "Look at this garbage. Typical American kid. Probably has a brain made of lukewarm mashed potatoes." His parents clearly didn't raise him to work hard. The student teacher just nodded, looking incredibly uncomfortable. I didn't flinch. I didn't even look up. I just sat there and took a slow sip of my water. For the next 2 weeks, I became a human tape recorder. September 12th, he called a girl in the front row thick-headed. September 19th, he joked that our class was a collection of future fast food workers. The final straw came during the parent-teacher conferences. My dad showed up in his full dress uniform, straight from the base. Mr. Schneider looked at him with this smug, condescending smile. "I'm afraid your son just doesn't have the discipline for a high-level course," Mr. Schneider said in English. Then he looked at his assistant and added in German, "It's a shame the uniform doesn't come with an IQ." My dad's eyes turned into ice. He didn't say a word. That's when I cleared my throat and answered in the most perfect, high-level German Mr. Schneider had ever heard. "Actually, Mr. Schneider, my father's IQ is high enough to know when a teacher is violating the school's code of conduct, like you did on the 12th, 19th, and, well, right now." Mr. Schneider's jaw literally hit his desk. It went from pale to bright red to a sickly shade of gray. Principal was standing right in the hallway. He also happened to be a former linguistics professor. Mr. Schneider was escorted to a private meeting before the night was over. By Monday, he was on administrative leave. By the end of the month, he was gone. I guess some things were better left unsaid.